Hi, good morning, good afternoon. I'll just do one quick video on somebody asked how I use my moving averages to enter my trades. So I'll just do a quick recap on what I do use my how I use my moving averages. So basically, when I'm looking at moving averages, to me, moving average is just an indicator. And as the way indicators work, all indicators happen after price has moved. All the indicators. That's why for me personally, I just use price action. There are times I can just come onto the charts. Like for example, if I was looking at this trade, I'll look at it from here. That this trade is this JBP AUD is ranging at this particular point of time. And if this is my pair that I trade, what I'll basically be looking at is I'll be looking at buys if this market breaks this above this area, or I'll be looking at sells if the market breaks beyond this area. And after that, then I go back and look at how has the market behaved before. So literally, if you look at this area where the market is ranging, it has been that whole area has been used before as a support and resistance area. And just to highlight from the back, see all this area is where price has either bounced back or price has used this place as a support to move forward. Up to here, price has bounced from here. From here, price has bounced back around the same level. Price has used it as support and resistance. So after having looked at that, I'll drop another level and see if I'm going to get into a sell, which area has price respected again before. And that will show you that the other area that price has respected again before is this area. And so if at all I'm going to get into a sell, my first consideration as a take profit level will be here. And if at all I was going to get into a buy, then another level that I'll be considering will be here. So now if I have to use moving averages, basically I do use the 20 moving average, 50, and at times 200 if at all I'm holding my trade for long. So I'm just going to bring those moving averages so that you can see how I work with them. So for me, if I'm holding this trade, for example, this is the 20 moving average, which is the fastest moving average. And basically, what this moving averages means, if at all you are trading with, if at all you're trading with the 50 moving average, what that basically just means is you take the last 20 trades. So, for example, if price closed at 20, the next day 20, next day 25 plus 50 or 34. So you add all those prices and you divide by 20. If you're looking at a 10 moving average, it means you're looking at the last 10 prices. So add them and then you divide by 10. If you're looking at the 50, it means you're looking at the last 50 trading dates or trading prices. If you're looking at the 200, it basically means you're looking at the 200 trading prices or trading days. So I do use the 20 EMA if at all into short-term trades. But in most, because I'm a swing trader, in most trades I do use the 50 and the 200. So for example, when you're using these moving averages, there's what we call the golden cross, and there's what we call the death cross. So the golden cross, what that basically means is where the fast moving average crosses the slow moving average. So on this case, let me just take off the 20 EMA and leave the 50 and the 200. So the 50 is this one in pink and the 200 is this one in black. So what is known as the golden cross. The golden cross is where the first moving average. So in this particular scenario, this is the 50 moving average is the first moving average. So this is what here at this level is what we call um, the golden. This will be the golden cross, where the fast moving averages crosses the slow moving average. And in most what that basically means, you use this to get into a trade. So a person who was using this 50 EMA and 200 EMA to get into this trade got into this trade at this particular point when the fast moving average crossed the slow moving average. So you see, if a person got into a buy from here, it means he held this trade until you held this trade, you because you keep holding that trade until when the fast moving average crosses again the slow moving average, which is called the death cross, when it crosses the slow moving average downwards. So if a person got into a buy in this trade, it means this person will still be holding this trade because the fast moving average came to cross the slow moving average at this level. So I'll mark that level again here. You see this place? So this is where the death the death the death cross happens. So let me just label them. So do death cross here. I'll put here the death cross, and I'll move all the way back here and add the golden cross. This is the golden cross. So most traders will use this to either get you into buys or get you into sells. Some traders now, what they basically do, as in once the fast moving average has crossed the slow moving average, they will use the slow moving average as their place for stop loss. So another person will have entered this trade, and immediately when when price crosses the slow moving average, you get out of the trade. Yeah, and then we'll get back when price again crosses the fast moving average. Come, then when price crosses again, you get out of the trade. But others who are swing traders, they will hold completely until when the fast moving average now crosses the slow moving average, and enter again when it crosses the slow moving average. And this can be done on either um, like here we've done on 50 and 200. You can as well do it on, you can decide to do uh, 20 and 50. It's still the same concept. You can as well reduce this into any moving average that you want. You can make it 9, you can make it 10. It depends with how you want to. And for you to do that, you just have to come to indicators and type EMA, or just type exponential exponential moving average. So the others have customized it, but you can just decide to do moving average exponential, that one. Once you click on that, and then you come here and on indicators, moving average exponential, there you go. Now wait. There you go. So if you open this, you can customize it the way you want. Inputs. So like here's 9, you can reduce as far as you want up to 5 or even 1. It depends with how you want to use it. So then once you do that, then you can now use it to enter or get out of your trade, or use it as your trade signal, or in other words, use it as your stop loss as you trade as you trade different pairs in the market. So I think that's what I wanted to say, how I use my 50 and not 50, how I use my EMAs to trade. You can as well do this on any time frame, whether it's on the 4 hour, 5 hour, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes. For scalpers, you can still use this when scalping, but then what it just means is you have to, because when you use it on scalping and it's a 20 moving average, at times price will move fast and it won't be exact. So you have to reduce the inputs of the moving averages into maybe five to 5 and 20, or 9 and 20, or 3 and 20, so that it can be able to give you the exact input and output of how it will appear. I think this, if you use the inputs I've used, you get this, which what we call, I think it's called whiz hip or something. Like every time price will be crisscrossing, but if it's, because this is a slower time frame and you have used the high inputs. But if you reduce this to 5 minutes, then it will shape up nicely. So I think that explains it. Thank you, guys.